Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Liquid Hotshot and we are here going to be reading through the Black Ops Cold War Zombies gameplay guide. This is a post that Treyarch placed on their website a couple days ago, the 30th of October. It's currently the 2nd, so I'm a bit late to the party, but it should be okay. And what you can hear in the background is actually the brand new Zombies theme. Okay, and it's decent. It's called Echoes of the Damned. I'll leave a link in the description to it, and also to this website if you want to check out this yourself. So we've got ourselves a Soviet soldier, it looks like, who's quite armored, and we know he's Soviet because of the USSR's flag, but also in this blue area. I've zoomed in here just a little bit. Let me zoom out a bit. So in just 2 weeks time, around the world we'll be able to get our hands on the first chapter of the Dark Ether story in Die Maschine on the 13th of November. So if you want to check out the latest stuff, either here on YouTube or over Twitch link is in the description, and if you're here on YouTube you want to see more of this, please do drop a like and subscribe. You'll get everything. So at the reveal in September's, we laid out all the ways we were bringing classic Zombies gameplay elements back to Cold War, including the return of the Pack-a-Punch machine, wall buys, mystery box, perk machine jingles, the iconic ray gun, and more. We're also delivering a slate of gameplay innovations that will work seamlessly together to make this year offering our most compelling and replayable Zombies experience yet. So it sounds promising. Wow. So they're gonna, so for this video I've been linked it multiple times by multiple friends. I've had friends link me videos of other YouTubers. I just asked for the link, and this is the first time me checking this out. So they're going on the perks and skill tiers, so they're talking about this. So first, let's take a look at perks, specifically ones you'll be able to collect and utilize at launch, how they work, and for the first time in Zombies history. So obviously we kind of know we got upgradable perks now. So on launch day, we know there's no perk limit as well. On launch day, you'll have 6 different Zombies perk to crack open: Juggernog, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, which wasn't confirmed, but I was thinking that would be the perk because it was the only other choice that made sense if Double Tap isn't going to be there at launch, and Deadshot, an all new perk duetting elemental pop, which this screenshot looks amazing, absolutely amazing. So full descriptions of each base level perk at launch. So Juggernog, increase maximum health by 50. I assume 50 is 1 hit. So let's say if it's a 2-hit system, increase it by 50, makes it a 3-hit system. But if they go back to the health bar from Black Ops 4 and they keep that, rather than just going to getting rid of that altogether, let's say you start off with 100 base health, then you go up to 150 after buying Jug. Quick Revive, reduce the time it takes to regen health by 50%. That's good. Okay, so you could be a bit more aggressive if you've got Quick Revive, because you heal a bit quicker, and reduce the time it takes to revive an ally by 50%. Speed Cola, increase reload speed by 15%. That seems slower than what it is currently on the older games, but I could be wrong. I think Speed Cola might be like 25 currently, or maybe even 50. I don't know what impact Speed Cola is going to have this year then. Stamina Up, increase run and sprint speed. Deadshot, ADS in slightly moves to enemy critical locations. So like, let's say if we had a Panzer, maybe it went to the light on the top of his stuff, for example, and removes a scope sway. That's decent as well, because they want everyone to utilize, I think, all the weapons. Well, more different weapon classes than just SMGs and wonder weapons and stuff like that. While zombie veterans will be familiar with the initial version of our most starting perks, Elemental Pop is something different. As we hinted at in our reveal blog, this new perk is all about ammo mods. With every shot fired while elemental pop is active. So does active mean like you buy it and then you have to activate it as well? And is that on a cooldown? You'll have a slight chance for a random base ammo mod to take effect against your target. Random, so that means it's not one then, so it's not just like dead wire, like you might have a chance to get a ton of stuff. An incredibly useful tool for when you're backed up against the wall. Yes, okay. But what happens when you take your perks to the next level? Skill tiers come involved, so we're getting a tree. Wow. Every perk can be permanently upgraded. Oh, I am so thankful. Up to 3 levels. Permanently. So let's say launch day, you max out your jug, that's permanent for the rest of the game. That's amazing. But that also means you might want to take it a bit slower and strategize a bit more and check stuff out. So to upgrade your perks, you'll need to earn raw Ethereum crystals by reaching milestone rounds within the game or through successful exfiltration. You'll be able to upgrade skills related to field upgrades, ammo mods, and weapon classes to help you stay alive even longer as you collect and invest more Ethereum crystals. Over time, you'll use these crystals to improve the tools in your arsenal, improving their damage and utility to help you reach higher rounds. Okay, so they're showing us here what, if we upgraded elemental pop to tier 3, this is what we will get. So tier 1, equipment damage also has a small chance to apply a random base ammo mod effect. So that's like frags with the okay, that's pretty cool. Reduce ammo mod cooldowns, so it means you can pop it 20% faster or a fifth faster. And tier 3, when a random ammo mod is applied, it uses your current skill tier instead of the base. So does that mean, like, even though elemental pop is tier 3, can we do a dead wire tier 3? Might be hinting at that. Okay. Oh, don't worry, we'll be introducing more perks throughout our post. More than the 6 perks. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. New perks? Well, it says more perks, but more and new, all the same to me. So, weapon rarities. So, perks are essential, but let's be honest, survival in zombies is about the weapons. Previous iterations, too many zombies played were left trying to figure out which weapons were top tier for any given situation based on their wall buy prices. I was going to say, you just know the wonder weapon on most maps is god tier, really. Or rolling them from the mystery box and hoping for the best. This time around, our new weapon rarity system gives every weapon a path to greatness. Here's how. So weapons come in 5 tiers of rarity. So common, or what you load out. So that's good because they said you can spawn in with an AR. So if I spawn in with an AR, that's just a common AR. It doesn't matter that it's an AR, it's still going to be common because that's what you selected in your loadout. That's pretty cool. Uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So basically your Warzone tiers. Each tier increases the damage done by those weapons and will also determine how many randomized attachments will come along for the fight. For example, an uncommon weapon will feature around a 50% damage boot over its loadout version and comes with just 2 attachments. So a loadout comes with no attachments, but uncommon might come with a red dot and a grip, for example. The legendary version kicks that up to 300% damage and comes stacked with 8 attachments. That's insane. Okay, I assume it's going to be a lot of work to get a legendary weapon variant. But how does this affect wall buys in the mystery box? Doesn't this new system make those less effective, you ask? Fear not. Weapon rarities make wall buys in the mystery box even more worthwhile in Cold War Zombies by giving players more options in any given game. Buying your favourite weapon off the wall is now different every time with random attachments thrown into a mix. Okay. And the mystery box actually increases its odds of rolling high rarity weapons as the rounds get higher. So that's like an incentive to keep hitting the box later on, because normally you get sorted and then you just wouldn't hit the box. This creates a new level of strategy to keep in mind as the match goes on. What happens if you hit the jackpot on your first spin and get an epic magnum at round 10 and then roll an uncommon AK-74 you on your next spin. Let's just say you're more comfortable with the SMGs, but you're unsure. But you know your damage potential will become lower. Ooh, so that's throwing it up. That's basically saying a Magnum might be might be stronger than an SMG. So you got to make a hard choice. Previously, if you found a weapon in the mystery box, little motivation to return. Even if you roll a weapon that you're happy with early in the game, you can return 10 rounds later and try to roll the legendary version. Okay. The mystery box also now includes support items such as the sentry turret and the war machine. Okay, so they're support items, so they're kind of like your time bombs and monkeys, for example, but obviously in the different support slot. Kevin Drew, this is a bit of marketing, but this is what he had to say. I've been playing zombies for 10 years. This is the most excited I've ever been while... Oh, wow, okay. It's good to know that he's been playing from the start and he's feeling like, you know, he's most excited he's ever been while playing the mystery box. Custom loadouts. Because we're bringing everything together to unify progression across multiplayer and zombies in Black Ops Cold War. This was the team's first chance to fully deliver custom loadouts in zombies. First and foremost, empowering players to bring all of their unlocked weapons and cosmetics. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like your cosmetics, you'll like the fact that they can be put in zombies now, into zombies. Takes up the action up a notch and gets everyone into higher rounds faster. This gives players more freedom to play their way, especially for those who want to get a better feel for how much fun zombies can be after the first round. So that's kind of helping new players come in as well. Loadouts don't change the classic zombies formula as much as you might think. I was worried about that. If starting out with the classic 1911 is your jam, go for it. The design team carefully considered how loadouts would affect weapon progression gameplay, and as such, loadouts in zombies are simplified compared to those in multiplayer. That's good. That's basically meaning even if you spawn in with an AI, you're not going to be any better off than a pistol. Okay. You can only bring in a single weapon and a field upgrade with the zombies loadout. Furthermore, that single weapon will have its attachments and cosmetics, but it will be the lowest rarity available. Yeah, it will be common. This means that your starting weapon won't be very effective at killing zombies after a handful of early rounds. You still need to get out there, find weapons, or you can keep it and upgrade it in-game. You can upgrade your loadout weapon or any weapon in-game. Is that just to do with a mystery box? Keep your customized loadout weapon into higher rounds if that's your style. Field upgrades. Ah, okay, so this was field upgrades. That's fine. Field upgrades in zombies are entirely different from those in multiplayer, and for a good reason. These are tools designed to fit the narrative of the Dark Ether story and provide a welcome power spike as part of the core combat loop without making players overpowered in the process. That's good because Black Ops 4, you started off with a field upgrade, which was basically a wonder weapon as soon as you charged it. Zombies field upgrades available at launch. Okay, so they're just confirming these and saying what they're doing at launch. Let's read through these. Let's zone in. Frost Blast. Create a frigid blast of wind that deals frost damage and slows enemies caught inside of it. Slowed enemies take additional damage. That could be like Ice Staff mixed with Wind Staff on a very small scale. Doesn't kill them. It does damage and slows enemies caught inside of it, and they take additional damage, so it might be easier for your teammates to shoot them when they're slower. Healing Aura. Summon beams of energy down on yourself and allies to instantly heal to full health. That could be good in a bad situation. One of your teams is getting, has gone into a corner, his shield's about to break. Healing Aura, that's pretty cool. Energy Mine. Create a mine of pure energy that detonates on proximity of enemies, dealing explosive damage. Okay, so that's just like a claymore sort of thing, but energy-wise, okay, I vibe. Ring of Fire. Create a ring of ethereal fire that boosts damage for you and your allies. Normal enemies who enter gain a burning effect that deals fire damage, and it lasts 15 seconds. It boosts your damage. That could be good against any mid-round bosses, or maybe even boss fights if that's your sort of jam with Easter eggs and stuff. And an ether shroud fades into the dark ether for 5 seconds, becoming hidden from enemy detection. That's probably what happened in the trailer when the guy had the war machine and he went all blue and the zombies didn't run towards him. So the design of these upgrades take inspiration from several action-based abilities in previous games, including gobblegums, elixirs, and some even non-passive perks. Each one is balanced with an appropriate number of zombie kills required to charge it. For example, the healing aura has the upgraded ability to revive players in the map remotely. Wow, but requires double the kills to charge than an offensive-based field upgrade such as an energy mine. Okay, when you load into a match, you go, because obviously you got different play styles with people. They're going to strategize, do they want to keep killing zombies, stuff like that. When you load into a match, you're going to want to have one of these field upgrades unlocked in your custom loadout and ready to charge up. Coordinate with the rest of your team before a match to make sure you've got a good balance of offensive, defensive, and support field upgrades to make sure everyone survives as long as possible. Armor and salvage. Replacing the crafted shield of previous zombies experience, armor provides a 360-degree layer of protection from the armies of the undead. Armor can be found as a rare drop from enemies or purchased using salvage. When worn, it will mitigate a portion of incoming damage. Every hit will still deal damage, but its durability is limited. So even with armor, does zombies do less damage to you but damage your armor? Like, they might not do a full 100% hit, they might do a 25% hit, but your armor takes 75% as well. Although armor is partially repaired by picking up the occasional armor shard drop from certain enemies, it's a finite resource, which means there's not an unlimited amount, and you'll find yourself vulnerable again once you run out of salvage to repair it. You can also fully repair armor by picking up a carpenter. So that's like sort of kind of like what they did in Black Ops 4 with the shield. And that regens health for your shield. Armor can also be upgraded to 2 additional levels, increasing its damage, mitigation, and durability. You're going to need it as the rounds progress because the zombies grow stronger every round. Does that mean they do more damage, or does that just mean they have more health? Now that's a big one. That could be a no-no or a yes. Remember, even when paired with an upgraded Juggernog, no amount of armor can save you if you find yourself overrun, like in a corner, especially as rounds get higher and higher and the challenge increases. Support streaks or score streaks. We've wanted to bring score streaks to zombies for a long time, and now that player progression is unified across modes, there's never been a better opportunity. While certain zombies maps have included some variants of these in the past, the new Dark Ether narrative offered the perfect chance to finally carry over some of the militarized versions into zombies to raise the stakes even higher. So sometimes you just need a little extra zest, a little extra power, guys, to get yourself out of a tight nick. That's where support comes into play. So at launch, the support selection will include a combat bow, a sentry turret, as we saw in the trailer. The war machine and the chopper gunner were also in the trailer, and the self-revive wasn't, but that could be a yay or nay again, just like the armor system. Keep an eye out for one of these to pop out of the mystery box if you're lucky. For those curious about how calling in a chopper gunner works without being instantly ripped to shreds by zombies while controlling it. So in multiplayer, when you do a chopper gunner, people can still kill you, but you still have control of the chopper gunner. You have to respawn. Any support that takes perspective away from your character will temporarily make you immune to damage and ignored by zombies whilst it's deployed. This ensures that parties of one can use it in solo games. That's cool. That is very cool. how they've done that. Loot and crafting. It pays to stay resourceful during an undead invasion. In Cold War Zombies, every zombie has a small chance of dropping resources, including salvage, armor, and even lethal and tactical equipment. So you can pick up grenades from killing zombies. That's pretty cool. The tougher the enemy, the better the loot. Okay. As you unlock equipment and score streaks through standard player progression, the rarity will... The rarity... Where am I? The rarity... Rarity... Where am I? Right, as you unlock equipment and score streaks through standard player progression, that content will become available at the crafting table in-game. So that's like what you would build a shield on, maybe? But you can use it in-game, so that's maybe how you upgrade your weapons. Rarity is also assigned to loot based on its effectiveness. For example, a frag grenade is considered uncommon, whereas the monkey bombs or the symbol monkey is a rare drop. Okay. Optional exfil. Why die if you don't have to? With the new option to exfil from the map when your squad can't last much longer, you can roll the dice and try to survive long enough to escape with some extra rewards, but it won't be easy. These are some nice looking zombies, man. They look insane. Starting at the end of round 10 and every 5 rounds after, you'll have an option to use a radio in the starting area of the map to call an exfil. In a co-op game, a majority of the players must vote to initiate exfiltration. Once triggered, the normal round will end and you will be given a new objective to reach the exfil site within a specific time limit. At this point, zombies will begin to flood the area in a last-ditch effort to stop your squad in its tracks. Once you reach the site, a helicopter will fly in and hover above until the zone is cleared before it can land. If you manage to make it onto the chopper, you'll escape with some bonus XP and the chance to earn some raw Ethereum crystals. Risk versus reward. There's never ever really been much risk versus reward in zombies, so that's cool. Ping system, yeah. D-pad on controller or Z on keyboards. Whether you're marking the next door you need a friend to open, pointing out the pack-a-punch machine to a first timer, or pinging the latest location of the mystery box for your squad, we think this feature brings a huge quality of life improvement to zombies players. Don't forget your treats. You didn't think we'd have a little empty-handed leave you empty-handed for Halloween. Is more zombies goodie to share. Yeah, so this is the theme. I'll leave a link to this in the description, as well as this actual website. But that's it, really. Some pawn versus pawn stuff. If you do that, you get a calling card. I haven't been keeping up with that, unfortunately, and then it's confirmed. This is Samantha Maxis, just in time for Halloween. This official reference guide comes complete with full body and close-up character models, hair, face, clothing details, and narrative backstories for Cold War Zombies protagonists Gregory Weaver and Samantha Maxis. That's right, she's confirmed. If you weren't sure before this week, you might not have been taking a closer look to that telephone keypad and D-Machine intro cinematic. Don't forget to share your cosplay photos and stuff. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm excited for Cold War. I hope you guys are too. I can pre-download it this Friday. It's currently Monday. And yeah, if you want to see zombies on the channel, please subscribe. Turn on those notifications, you won't miss a thing. Check out the link in the description for Twitch. I'll be streaming it launch day. So yeah, guys, enjoy yourself. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.